Welcome. Welcome to American Alpha Male. I'm glad you're here. Blessed that you're here. All I ask that you do, give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know your dislikes. Hold on. Gotta get rid of those zombies. A Houston truck driver and influencer, Tierra Young Allen, has finally left the United Arab Emirates, the UAE, and is on her way back to the USA. According to AP News, if you recall, in July, the trucker had been detained in Dubai for months for yelling in public. However, Dubai authorities issued a statement denying that claim. Reports state Tierra was detained for an altercation at a car rental agency. Tierra was accused of slandering and defaming an employee during a dispute over car rental fees. The UAE has rules that govern speech far beyond what Western nations expect. Per context, a middle finger raised in traffic dispute, a text message calling someone a name, or swearing in public can quickly spark criminal cases. Under Emirati law, publicly insulting another person can carry a sentence of up to 1 year in prison and a fine of $5,450. Tierra will travel through the United Kingdom on her way back to the U.S. and pay a $1,360 deposit to Dubai police to clear the travel ban she faced. It's unclear if she still has any legal complaints against her in the UAE. Now, let me help y'all out real quick. Ladies, in particular, shut up. Not sorry. She spent July in jail, not understanding what customs are, not understanding that the rules are different. Only in the Western Hemisphere, in the Western world, can you be a modern woman. That's why I find it highly interesting when our women over here complain of women's rights everywhere and do nothing. Can't do anything because it would require a man. So, ladies, I need when y'all start to complain about how bad the United States is, just keep it to the USA. Please do not speak on worldly issues because y'all don't give a damn. When we left Iraq and women had all of their freedoms and everything like that, you know what happened? They were quickly taken away because of customs standards and certain religious aspects that they hold to themselves. I am not here to bash anybody's view on any of that stuff. That is not my place, nor is it my thing to do. So if you are looking for religion bashing or culture bashing and stuff like that, not gonna happen. But what I will tell you is you can only be a strong, independent woman in the Western world. The rest of the world looks at us and says, hell no. Whether there's certain lifestyles that people would like to do to themselves or express themselves, you can only do that here. With that being said, there is absolutely 100% a lesson to be learned here, ladies. And that is understand that the rest of the world is not the United States. Please understand that before we go any further. Understand that there are customs in which you have to become customary to in order to thrive in said environments. And if you do not, you will be doomed. If you do not, it's over. What I'm trying to tell you, ladies, is know your place because a man always does. If you do not study customs, you don't study how other countries handle things, you will be jailed for something that you think is so minuscule, but it isn't. Because it's the little things that snowball effect into bigger things. Should that woman have been in jail for swearing or throwing a middle finger up or sending a Crazy texted somebody, hell yeah. According to their law. Over here now, she'll get praised. Yes, slay, all of that stuff and everything. You tell that man, all right. You tell that man, all right. You tell that man, you put him in his place, sis. Queen. If every woman is a queen, then who the hell are your servants? Nobody's a queen because everybody can't be royalty. Only the very select few. And a queen would have known what most queens know. Time, place, effort, energy, education, and self-awareness. She wasn't self-aware. She didn't understand. Over here, no, she shouldn't be in jail. Hell no. But over there, yes, she should be in jail. Hell yes. But you know it's not going to be said? How she was wrong. You know it's not going to be said? How she should have behaved. You know it's not going to be said? How she should have kept her ass in America. I have no desires to go over to many countries, especially Dubai. Have you seen the weather there? Have you heard of the crazy storms that go there? I'm cool. If you want to, that's cool. I ain't knocking it. But for my money, I'm not going. But what I would tell everybody that is listening, please do not allow yourself to be taken because your stupidity overrides your logic. Did she know that she couldn't do these things? That's 50-50. But I lean on probably not. Because I don't think if she did and she understood the severity, she would. But maybe she would have. Maybe she's one of those disaffected malcontents who has to have her rebellious nature and her side that only America has given to her. Maybe that's the case. And if that's the case, all right, so be it. But I would caution her to understand something. That if you cannot get yourself in order for things that you paid for experiences that you want, then don't do it. I'll give you a prime example. Now that I have become immersed in Second Amendment laws, there's certain places I'm just not going because I'm not able to defend myself in the United States. I no longer live in California. But California, if it wasn't for family and community, I would never come back. That's just the truth. But it's because I don't have the right to defend myself. Majority of self-rights have been taken away. That's not a knock on California, but it's definitely a tap at the door. So since I understand, there's certain things I just will not do. I will not be visiting Oregon unless there's something that is pressing, like family. Will not be going to Washington State. Will not be going to New York. Because I can't defend myself if need be. And I'm not a gun-toting, let me go ahead and fight everybody type of person. I really, really, really try to avoid all conflicts. But at that same time, it is what it is. If you just so happen to find a woman like this who is rambunctious and oblivious to her behaviors, especially to her detriment, I would tell you all, avoid this type of person. Now, has that jail humbled her? Probably not. They probably gave her special treatment because she happens to be an American. But maybe, hopefully maybe, she could come back with a certain respect for herself that her father, her mother, and her family cannot give her. But that's a pretty big ask, and I don't think she has it. Save America, Wolves.